Jen Galley from ASCAP. I'm here with Emily White of Whitesmith Entertainment and Ready Made Records, and Bob Morris of the Hush Sound. Emily and Bob, why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship working together, how you got started, and what you're working on now?
Sure. I only relatively recently started managing the Hush Sound, but I was lucky to meet them in 2006 when I was tour managing the Dresden Dolls, and they were on tour with the Hush Sound. So we've been friends ever since, and when they started to get active again, I was very flattered when they asked me to work with them. One thing in particular that I love about working with these guys, beyond them as people and their music, is they grew up with their fans online, so it's an interesting scenario in the fact that I don't really have to teach them how to social network, how to connect with their fans, how to have a relationship with their audience. They're young, but they've been a band for 10 years, so it's very interesting that they've seen a lot of their fans grow up, you know, from age 15 until now.
Yeah, no, it is a cool thing to feel that connection that we've always felt with the fans, where it's like we were their same age and continue to be so. It's not really, there's no thinking about connecting, and we just do, and we are who we are, and they are who they are, and that kind of works out nicely.
And I think with regard to new technology, we just released the Hush Sound's first 2 new songs in 5 years, and it's a digital 7-inch right now called 45, and right now it's only available through the band's website using the music technology tools of Cash Music, which, full disclosure, I'm on the board of. And it will be up on iTunes next week and on labels in Canada and the UK. But we wanted to start with that direct-to-fan strategy so we could capture the locations of the fans and their contact info, and with permission, of course, and keep them in the loop on more music these guys are going to create and their upcoming shows.
So the direct-to-fan model, is that something that you think can work for every artist, or is it something that, you know, it's certain artists do it really well, others it won't do much for?
I think it's crucial for every artist. It's something we start with on day one with new artists, and you know, the band like the Hush Sound fits the model absolutely, completely, perfectly, especially, you know, in person too. They're signing after every show, and like we said, they have a great relationship with their audience. Brennan Benson, on the other hand, is not so into technology and leaves that to us. So we come up with a group and a team strategy so he can hang out with his family and, you know, kind of live in his studio.
Also, it's we were fortunate enough to spend a lot of years in like a large machine of the Warner Chapel kind of system. So we were able to have some basically free publicity. So we got out and got to play a ton of concerts, ton of tours, built up a fan base, so that makes, when we do release music directly to the fans, it makes it a lot easier to let people know, because we have hundreds of thousands of likes on Facebook, so they see that, rather than a band where it's like, you know, no one knows who they are. We also see people emailing us saying, hey, I gave you guys $10, I really appreciate what you're doing, and other people are like, hey, I wish I could have given more, you know, like that kind of thing just shows you that what you're doing is appreciated, and it's a lot more, yeah, like you said, personal, and that makes us, I don't know, it's inspiring to see that you're helping